tapping in with y'all. So look, today we're going to be talking about how diet affects your spirituality in a drastic way. Now, a lot of people want to achieve spiritual enlightenment, but they want to skip over the fact that you have to put the right fuel in your body to be able to achieve the highest form of spirituality. So I'm gonna break down to you why you cannot achieve spirituality to the same degree as you can by not changing your diet. So when you look at a meat eating diet versus a vegan diet, the meat eating diet is less water, right? You're not getting as much water as you would on a vegan diet. All fruits and vegetables is 75 to 85% water, which is around the ratio of what your body water should be. So we could say that somebody who's vegan is obtaining a lot more water than someone who's not, right? So when we talk about frequency, water is way more sensitive to frequency than solids are, right? So if we take a rock and we drop a rock on top of another rock, it's going to dent the rock a little bit, but it's not going to be like how if we were to drop a rock into a pool of water. If we drop the rock into a pool of water, it's going to send vibrations throughout the whole pool for a long time, right? So when we talking about spiritual downloads from your ancestors, and when we talking about picking up on frequency from other individuals, somebody whose diet is more water-based is going to start picking up on frequencies at a more sensitive level than somebody who has a rock density, right? So we got frequencies going everywhere. When we dropped the rock in the pool, that was a frequency. That sent vibrations throughout throughout your body if you look at the pool of water as a body, right? So when you start getting around certain individuals, as you change your diet and your diet becomes more pure, when you get around certain individuals, this is why in your spiritual journey, if you are vegan or if you are on that spiritual path, the more you do become enlightened and the more you do heighten your frequency, you're not going to want to be surrounded by individuals who are on a low frequency, because your water has made you more sensitive to vibration, right? Now, it's a good thing and it's a bad thing, because the more sensitive you are to vibration, you might be around a lot of bad vibrational frequency. So you picking up on it a lot more than other people are. This is why a lot of spiritual people keep to themselves, because they're so sensitive to energy that when they're around negative people, it's damn near like an overload for them. They need to be by themselves sometime, as opposed to other people. Now, if your frequency is dense, and not saying just because you eat meat, your frequency is dense, but it is at a denser level. But if your frequency is dense, when you take that rock and you smack that other rock with it, it's going to start leaving dents, right? Now, after a while, it's going to be hard once you put them dents in there. See, when you drop the rock into the pool, it made a big impact, but the water brought itself back. You feel me? With the rock, when you start breaking that rock, it ain't no bringing that rock back. You know what I'm saying? Unless you start to change the consistency of what the rock is made out of to a less dense, more malleable structure, right? So now the good thing about a heightened frequency is that you are more in tune with frequency. So when negative energies are coming around, you get the vibe that I need to get the fuck out of here because I'm picking up on negative energy. It's the same thing. Like, that's why a lot of people say when they smoke weed, they get paranoid. People don't know that when you smoke weed, you heighten your senses, and your senses become more susceptible to frequency. So now that you're more susceptible and sensitive to frequency, you think that you're paranoid, but you might be in an area where you're picking up a bunch of bad vibes and you just ain't realized it yet, right? So it becomes similar, as you change your diet and as your frequency becomes lighter, you start becoming more susceptible to frequency that's all around. The good thing as far as being more water-based is the fact that you can readjust your frequency quickly. The bad thing is that your frequency can be easily adjusted. So it's like a win-lose situation. Just as fast as you can get upset, you can bring yourself back to a better frequency, right? Because being that you're not as dense, you can release energy a lot quicker. So now, something that my boy Pharaoh touched on, he was just saying, he made a video talking about to be careful about the type of music that you listen to, because the type of music that you listen to can easily affect and shape your frequency out. Now, I'm gonna show y'all a video of some cymatics. And cymatics is the study of visible sound, right? So if we take a speaker and we put it underwater and we play a certain sound or we play a certain note, it's going to create a consistent pattern in the water and inside of the water, right? So when you're talking about frequency shaping your body as a whole, the sounds that you listen to can literally change the shape of your body. So I'm gonna show y'all a video of cymatics, and when y'all watch this video, I want y'all to imagine the speaker being somebody else, right? And you absorbing that frequency. Imagine the speaker being somebody else and your body being the water, right? So I'm about to show y'all this video. All right, y'all. So look, this is being vibrated at 125 frequency, right? So that's just water inside of that pan. Right, so the pattern started to change even more. Now imagine if this is your body when sound is being played.
But
now
mixing
he's about to mix some water with some cornstarch. Now imagine the water being water and the cornstarch being your DNA,
fluid,
right?
A substance that flows like a liquid,
so now,
but under stress stiffens into sort of a solid.
Now we got an even thicker substance, so this will be more realistic.
Strong vibration.
Obviously, your body has more in it than just cornstarch, but look at how the cornstarch starts to mold into a shape, right? So imagine all the stuff that people say, all the negative stuff that people say to you. All the things that you say is frequency. All that shit is being absorbed into your DNA and absorbed into your body. This is why it's important to meditate and to release negative energy, because if you're dense, you know what I'm saying, the denser you are, like imagine if this was even thicker, you know what I'm saying, it's going to keep the shape that has been molded at. Now this shit literally looks like it's being vibrated into existence. It looks like a real being. That shit is crazy. You would never imagine your body is doing that, but it's happening on an atomic level, that which you can't see. But over time, this shapes out your body.
Higher frequencies work as well, but seem to require a bit more amplification.
Look at that, that's crazy. It looks like a monster. What the fuck is going on? That's crazy.